ELI5, why is going to bed super late bad for you if you still get the same amount of sleep? For example, last night I went to bed at like 1:30 am and woke up at 10:30 am, which is 9 hours. So if I'm getting required sleep, how is it bad for me? Sleeping for over 9 hours is positively correlated with diabetes and coronary disease, because while you're sleeping longer, you're sleeping poorly. Personally, I find going to bed late winds up with me sleeping fitfully when it gets light out and there's more traffic noise, whereas if I get to sleep sooner, I'm waking up when everyone else is, and I get better sleep. Most people need roughly 8 hours of sleep. There are a lot of things to wake you up during the day or early mornings. The birds chirping at 5 am is enough to drive any sleep-deprived person insane. If you go to sleep at 9 p.m., then there is a really good chance you get at least 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. You may not even realize you have interrupted sleep from sound or disease. Sleep apnea is rarely self-diagnosed. Your body needs the consistency. The amount of sleep can even be less important than the timing because it throws off your circadian. And in general we respond to daylight, which makes keeping tired and more troublesome when daylight interrupts sleep. Bonus unrelated, if I'm not mistaken, short rests like 15 minutes will make you feel more alert rested than if you took a longer but unsatisfying rest. If you're a growing kid, I believe it matters because your body releases growth hormones around 10-12 p.m. Citation needed. Otherwise it probably doesn't matter, other than the fact that society kinda runs on certain hours, so maybe your sleep gets more distractions during daytime because people are more likely to try to contact you or make noise around you. If you stay awake all night, you need to make it up during the day. This limits the number of daylight hours you have to do things and can lead to unhealthy habits. There is also the matter of light. If you do need to sleep during the day, get blackout curtains or find a room with no windows so that it is pitch dark. You'll sleep a lot better. Overall, 5 am to 10:30 am you're not actually getting good rest unless you've got the right environment. Even blackout shades, light sneaks around corners, neighbors run lawnmowers, cars honk their horns, birds tweet. Unless you've managed to shut out all stimuli, you're not getting the same quality of sleep you would on a quiet night. 1. Circadian rhythms are most effective when aligned with natural light, specifically low-angle UV light that wakes you up and outs you to sleep due to evolution. 2. It's more about having the same sleep schedule, so 1 or 2 late nights than swapping back to regular time is bad for your body. Consistency. It's better if you have a consistent sleep schedule in addition to sleeping enough. If you are keeping it 1:30 am 10:30 am all the time, that's fine, but it's not as good if you do 11:00 p.m. 8:00 am some days, 2:00 am 11:00 am other days, 5:00 am 2:00 p.m. on yet other days. I've heard from an anthropological perspective that it can be beneficial for communities to have both day and night people so that there is always someone on guard. As others have said, it's not about when you get the rest, it's that you get the right amount. It really shouldn't. However, there are some other somewhat related factors that could affect quality of sleep if you sleep late, such as other people being up and moving around, too much light in the room, not having a consistent sleep schedule, etc. I needed your example to understand what you're asking. It makes no difference what time you go to bed. Sleeping 2:10 is the same no matter AM or PM. This is probably some silliness adults told you as you were growing up. It's not. What's unhealthy is an inconsistent schedule. If you always go to bed late and get up late, that's fine, but if your schedule is all over the place, it can be hard on both your brain and body. Going to bed late being bad is assumed you will have to get up early, like for work or when you have to get your kids up for school. But if you get at least 8 hours of sleep, you are good.